New era mobbing, we goody. I put all my girls in a yellow house hoodie. Yeah, I keep adjusting to bring in my nose. It look like I'm picking the boogie. If we take a pic and she caption it goes, her friends is gonna turn into bookies. If you thinking you just gonna pay me in bottles, you. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy NewEraMar back again with another video for y'all. Damn, that felt good. I'm sorry. It felt good. I ain't been in front of the camera in about 2 weeks. I had a lot going on, personal stuff, you know what I mean? Had to take a little break. I was slipping, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't on top of the music reviews and certain things like I should have been. That's my bad. But I'm back now with another video for y'all. And guess what? I still listen to everything. Now, I ain't gonna give y'all a first reaction today like I usually do, but I'm gonna give you a review today of some of the albums that I missed over the last 2 weeks that I didn't do like a personal video on just for that particular album. I'm gonna recap today so y'all can see my opinion on it if you care. Obviously, that's why you watching the video. You want to hear what I think. If not, then you just watching it because you think I'm cute or something. I don't know what it is. Man, it's a lot to talk about. So I'm gonna try not to make this video 1 hour long. We're gonna just chop it up and give a quick review of certain projects. So let me think. What's first on the list? Let me look. IGOR. Tyler, the Creator, dropped the album called IGOR. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know how to say it, but I'm gonna go with IGOR. How do I feel about that project? I thought it was dope. I'm not even gonna lie. It was different than what I expected. I thought he was gonna come kicking bars. Then I thought back to like Flower Boy and I was like, he kind of was experimenting with that one already. He was rapping, but he still was like kind of singing a little bit. He had nice little instrumentation going on. So I was like, okay, where's he gonna go with this one? And okay, I see where he was going. He had to make Flower Boy to get to this. I get it. It makes perfect sense. A lot of people were saying like, oh, he ain't even rap on the joint. Like it's no verses. It really ain't. Only verse that I actually remember was like Playboy Cardi. I thought it was dope. I thought the instrumentation was amazing. It's a nice vibe. I think you really got to be in the mood for it. I tell you all the time, it's all about when you listen to it, where you at, the vibe, the atmosphere. It might hit you, then some other moments it might not hit you. The first time I listened to it, I was actually at work. I was at work and I cut it on. I was like, all right, let me hear what this is about. And just sitting there working, it was cool. It sounded good, but like it wasn't hitting me yet. But then it came on again. My homeboy played it. We was at his crib. We was playing 2K. He cut it on, and we were just sitting there listening to it. And like as it was just nice. It was background music basically. We all into the game, but it was just playing the whole way through the game. And I'm like, this don't sound bad at all. Like I thought it was cool before, but it's really dope when you listen to it. Like I kept catching little pieces that caught my attention. Like little samples that are coming. I'm like, yo, what's that? He's like, yeah, this still Tyler album. I'm like, yeah, I like that. That's hard. Like it's a certain vibe you gotta be in. It gotta be like a sunny day outside and you outside cleaning the car and you just put that on. You got it blasting out the car and you out back in your driveway or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it gotta be something like that. I'm not going to the gym bumping this. That's not happening. On my way to the club, I'm not playing this. Leaving the club, I'm not playing this. Sunday morning when I wake up after the club, I might cut this on. Sunday morning, you just feel good while you cleaning the house up or you just in the shower. You know what I mean? I think it's cool. It's all about the vibe. Do I got any favorite songs on here? Earthquake. Earthquake is dope. That's probably my favorite. No. Earthquake is my second favorite. I think is actually my favorite. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me hear a little piece. Oh. Go. Yeah, that's my joint. I think it's my favorite song on there. It remind me, some of the songs on here remind me of like 4REAL, something he would do, like 4REAL's production back when like the Neptunes was dropping albums all the time. It just sounded like something he would do. And I love 4REAL. He's like one of my favorite producers ever. So getting that vibe is always gonna make me happy. I'm ready to hear it all the time. So I respected it. I appreciate what Tyler was doing. I don't even have a rating for it because I don't know how to rate it. Like it's a vibe. The whole thing just flows and you just let it play. And I didn't even break down which song was which. They all just flowed together perfect. Some of them was just a little piece of skit, just talking, then it goes into the I don't even know. I would really have to sit down and think long and hard about that before I just rate it, but I'm not gonna give it a rating. I'm gonna let that one rock. I rock with the project. It's a dope album. I like it. YG 400. YG dropped the album For Real, For Real. Let me pull up the track listing. I thought I was only gonna like 2 songs off YG's project. That's what I expected. Just because his last work, it didn't really catch me. Like, Stay Dangerous wasn't all that hard to me. It was a couple bangers on there. My Crazy Life, his first album, was classic, and I love that from top to bottom. He hasn't really held up to that standard since then. That's what I felt of the projects he put after that. It didn't really live up to that until this one. This one was really good. I'm not even gonna lie. The first time I listened to it, I was riding around. Perfect vibe. I'm just riding around, and I'm listening to it, and then like in the car, some songs is just thumping, and I'm like, wait a minute, run that back. It's hard. I can't even lie. It was really hard to me. My favorite songs personally on this joint was In the Dark. In the Dark is hard, and I was on the block with Valet and Boogie. Yo, I've been bumping them 2 songs so much, it's not even funny. And it was so perfect because I knew I was going to want to play them in the whip. If I would have heard them in headphones, I would have said, yo, I can't wait to play these in the car. But I was already in the car when they came on. The bass was all the way up. And man, like when it just came in so perfect. I can't even explain it to y'all. Like the feeling I got the first time I heard In the Dark. I was sitting there minding my business in the car. I was sitting there like this. I was just like, all right.
I'm in the dark going crazy. I'm in the dark doing 20 past 8. I'm in the dark, it's a movie Scorsese. God. I'm in the dark, it's a night big lady.
I'm losing my mind at the red light. People looking at me in the other cars like, who the hell is this Negro? I'm sorry, it hit me. I was on the block, John hit me too. Anytime bass come in like this, and Valet is on it, if Valet on it, I already know it's gonna be hard. That's my boy. Some of y'all might not know who Valet is, but y'all gonna learn by the end of this year. We're gonna talk about him in a minute too. But anyway, yeah, this album was dope. I thought it was dope. I think it was really solid. Only thing I would say that I didn't like about it was probably some of the production sounds like stuff he already did before. It's that West Coast sound. All the beats start sounding the same after a while, especially if you got Mustard doing all the beats. I don't know who was doing them all, but I'm assuming it was Mustard on most of these. And that's the last thing you need, is the same producer who's not versatile. He used the same drum kit over and over and over. He ain't switching much up. You getting the same vibe constantly. That could get repetitive, especially for like, how many songs on this? 14 songs? Yeah, it could get real repetitive. I seen he tried to go deep with like Keisha Had a Baby. It was pretty much Brenda's Got a Baby, but not as deep, not as poetic. It was pretty much Kendrick's Keisha's story, but not as deep, not as lyrical. It was no need for real. It really was no need for that. Go Loco is horrible. I vow to never let that play anywhere around me again. Stop Snitching is okay. The Baby, I was hoping he would add something crazy to it for the remix. He sound like he sound on every other song. It didn't really hit me no way. It was like, okay, that didn't help much. So the song is still just basic. So other than that, the rest of it flowed pretty good though. I mean, it was decent. If I had to rate it, I'd probably give it like a 5.6 out of 10. I like about half of the tracks. Some of them was okay, but like they start getting a little repetitive, but they weren't bad. So yeah, I give it a 5.6 out of 10 if I had to rate YG's album. Who else dropped? Oh yes, T Grizzly. We got to talk about him real quick. Now usually I'm not even a big T Grizzly fan, I'm not even gonna lie. I remember his first project he ever dropped, I heard that and it was decent. After that, everything sounded repetitive. It sounded like he was going for that first initial song he put out, like that First Day Out jump. Everything sounded like that to me. But I didn't hear all of his music, so y'all might be like, nah, he real versatile, he got mad flows. But it's like every song I heard him on, he had the same flow. There was only one other project I really liked by him, and that was the one with Lil Durk. I think it was called Blooders, if I'm not wrong. Him and Lil Durk had a project. That was hard. Most of them songs on there was bangers, but I really like Durk's parts a lot. He came through with some dope verses, but Durk on them hooks and like the catchy melodies, that was all Durk for real. But he added to it, and I thought it was dope. I wasn't really pressed to hear this, but I seen people talking about like T Grizzly dropped something hard. I was like, really? I didn't hear people talk about him that much recently. And when I listened to it today was the first time I heard it, I was impressed. I seen that Timbaland executive produced it, and that caught my attention. I said, oh, Tim that's one of my favorite, that's top 5 best producers of all time in my book. So I'm like, Timbaland can save anything if he, you know what I mean, on the production at least. That's gonna challenge him to rap different. If you keep giving him the first day out beat 36 times, I'm coming with the same flow too. Y'all like that first one? I'm gonna hit you with it again. You like it? I'm gonna give you a third one. You give me the beat again, I'm gonna give you the same flow, because that's the only thing I'm programmed in my head to do on this type of beat. He need new production. Sometimes you gotta spice it up. I'm gonna switch it up on you. And it came out beautiful. I was so impressed. I liked most of this project. It was 14 songs, and I liked about 8 of them. And I was like, wow, the first 7 tracks, first half of it was flawless. I let it play the whole way through, and I was sitting at work, I'm like, this is hard.
Ran it up, they don't know what I've been through. Nighttime, bro, speeding, I was out the window. That's a scary sight. You gonna get buried, probably demons talking to me while I'm shooting like hit everybody.
I mean, this song right here is hard. That's probably my favorite so far on the album, but it's still a bunch of tracks I like besides that, so I'm gonna listen to the rest of them too. Again, I'm gonna listen to the whole project again. If I was going to do a crime, I tell you all the time, it's certain music you gotta listen to. You gotta listen to certain music to do a crime. You can't be driving around like you with the homies in the whip. You're like, yo, we about to go rob this fool. Y'all ready? You ready, big homie? You got your gun? All right, you got your mask with you? All right, bet. All right, let's go. Let's ride out. Like you if a nigga pull up on me to try to fight, imagine you got beef with somebody and he on the phone talking about, yeah, I'm about to pull up on you right now, I'm gonna smoke you, and you like, I'm ready, pull up, and you sitting out front, you got your gun on your waist, you ready for war. When this nigga pull up, he pull up and all you hear is, you gonna take him serious? Nah, yo, you need that hard music. Like, you gotta have somebody who ready for war. You need this.
They just know I ran it up, they don't know what I've been through. Nighttime, bro, speeding,
I pull around the block and this is on.
You gonna get buried, probably demons talking to me while I'm shooting like hit everybody. Have you?
I've been to wipe the whole block out. Get the kids out the street, I'm finna slide. But I rock with T Grizzly album. I just wanted to put that out there. If I was gonna rate it, I'd probably give it a, what did I write down? I wrote down 7.1 out of 10. That's great for him, because I didn't think I was gonna like not one song, but I liked 8 or 9 that I got right here. That's crazy. Dope project. I'm really hype about it. I'm gonna keep listening to this. Well, of course, we gotta get to this point. We gotta talk about my own album dropping. Like y'all would say, I'm gonna just beat y'all to the joke. My mixtape ain't dropping for another month or so. Y'all make sure y'all listen to it when I drop it. That, like, real talk though. I'm really gonna drop like next month. But anyway, this ain't my album though. But y'all gonna say it's my album in the comment section. Future, Hendrix. He went ahead and dropped a surprise on us. I don't know if it was a surprise to everybody, but some people said they knew it was coming. Whatever. Save Me. He dropped Save Me. Didn't know he was dropping this until like the Thursday before it dropped. Thursday night, I seen somebody tweet like that new Hendrix dropping. I was like, what? I went to his Instagram page and I seen he had little clips up of some of the songs that was gonna be on it. And it was just dark. Look at the artwork is dark. Everything about it is dark. And I was just like, that's really crazy, because I could see him going here. I knew it had to come to this at some point. He had to self-destruct at some point, and here it go. He's pretty much telling you, like, yo, I really need help. He was telling you about his issues with women. He was telling you everything. We didn't knew this man had a drug problem. We knew that he had a lot of issues. He's probably depressed. He gotta be lonely. No matter how many women he got, gotta be a little bit lonely. we knew this, but nobody did nothing about it. I mean, what could we really do? I mean, what we really gonna do from the crib? But I'm really gonna blame the people around him for real. He got a lot of homies around him who just want to turn up and party and pop all the drugs in the world. But nobody wants to help this man when he's going through stuff. And he pretty much said, I'm gonna beg y'all to help me. The album's called Save Me. And he's basically telling you on the first song, Xanax damage, I need help. I'm off the Xannies. I call you when I'm depressed. Please help. We need to get this man an intervention. We need to get him off the drugs. I don't know what's up with him, but I know he's probably addicted and it's hard to get off. He said last year he stopped the lean, but he ain't never said I stopped the Perkies and the Xannies and the Mollies and all of that. Clearly he's still gone. We need to do something to help this man. He's begging us for help. We're probably not gonna help him. Nobody's gonna still help him. We just waiting for that next album. The music be too lit for us to help you, bro. We want you to keep going so we can get more hits. That's what's sad. But as far as the music sounds, I like it. I like it. This is the vibe I wanted from him. He already gave us The Wizard earlier this year. I thought it was a pretty dope album. I still listen to some of the songs off it. I think that was all of the rapping I needed from him this year. Now we need the Hendrix part. We need him to come in with them singing tunes when he just catch that vibe, get in his pocket. That's what we need now. He came with it. I think he's supposed to be dropping Hendrix too. I think he mentioned that. I'm ready for that, especially if it's gonna sound anything like this. Some of these songs are here beautiful. Xanax Damage was dope. St. Lucia was okay. I could kind of do it out that one. It wasn't all that. Please Tell Me it was okay. It was pretty cool. That was one of the ones that bang in the whip. But my favorite, Shotgun. Oh man. Shotgun is so beautiful, dog. Like Sunday morning, I woke up, read a little bit of my Bible, prayed a little bit. I woke up, I felt good, did my little workout, did me some push-ups, some sit-ups, lifted a little bit. When I got outside, I was about to go chill with a girl, man. I got dressed, I got in the whip, I was about to go pick this girl up, dog, and I cut this on just for the moment. I couldn't wait to put it in the whip. At that moment, I played it on the way to the crib, to her crib. Oh man, this is the one. Anyway, this song is amazing, dog. That's my favorite joint on here. Government Official ain't all that. I know a lot of people love that song. It sound like anything he always do. I can do without that. Extra is beautiful because he came in with this sample of Amber. Oh man, what's the name of that girl? Amber Olivier? I think that's her name. I think I'm saying it right. Amber Olivier. She has a song called One Unread. I don't know if y'all ever heard it, but I heard it like last year. And here it go. She comes in with the sample he used. Here we go. That's how she came in. So when I caught her, I said, oh, he used Amber? That's hard. I wasn't mad at that. I said, this is kind of dope. I'm rocking with it. And the last song, Love Thy Enemies, is beautiful. Another beautiful record. All the songs he was singing on, I was cool with them. They was flawless to me. Everything that he was rapping on, it was like, sounds like something I heard before. I respect the project. It was pretty solid. I think I like 4 out of 7 tracks. That's not bad at all. I'm ready to hear what he does next. What's he gonna drop next? By the end of the year, you know he's coming again. He always drop like 3 a year. So I'm sure the Hendrix 2 joint might be coming if that's it. And I'm ready for it. Because if this is the vibe he's on, I respect it. And you know what's crazy? Hendrix had to grow on me. I wasn't trying to hear that when it first dropped. It wasn't until I got around certain females and they was telling me that they really rock with that one more than they rock with the actual Future project. Like it was called Future, then he dropped one called Hendrix. I was listening to the Future joint. I'm listening to You Will Never Ever Get Your Bit Back. You will never ever get your bit back. I'm listening to that and they like, yeah, nah, cut that off. Play this joint. Play that hallucinating joint. I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, play Use Me. I'm like, what y'all want to hear that for? Then it hit me. I said, this is for the ladies. I get what he's doing now, and it was flawless. From that point on, I liked the whole project, and it took me my own time to get it, but you had to catch it at a certain vibe, and I respect it. So now I want Future to keep doing more of that, and I'm not mad at it at all. So I rock with this. Save Me was dope. I rock with it. I'm ready to hear more like that. All right, so what else dropped this weekend? Oh, Chris Brown and Drake dropped No Guidance. I wish I would have reacted to that on video. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I would have, but when I seen it at 2 in the morning while I was just laying in bed, and I couldn't help but push play. I ain't feel like setting up the camera and everything. That's my fault, my bad. But I heard it. I think it's a dope record. I can't stop listening to it. It's probably like my song of the week. Like, I keep playing it over and over. It gets stuck in my head. It's catchy. What I appreciate about the record is they both were able to do what they were good at. Like, Chris could have took over the song and tried to do more because it's his song for his album, but he let Drake do what he was best at, and that's starting off the song, and then at the end of the song, slowing the beat up a little bit and breaking it down. You know, anytime the beat slow up at the end and Drake come in, he's about to go in. He's about to get in his pocket. He's going in rare form, and you can't stop him. You just gotta let him enjoy the rest of the song and just do whatever he gonna do. He's talking to a specific person probably too. You know what I mean? He ain't just saying these random bars he pulling out the sky. He talking to somebody. He's getting in his bag. So I think the record is dope. Only thing about it is it sounds like when the beat dropped, the first thing I thought was, oh, typical Chris Brown record. It's funny because I seen a tweet and somebody was like, if you heard one Chris Brown record, you heard them all. And it's funny because since, like, what's the name of that song? Since Loyal, these hoes ain't loyal. Since that record was so big for him when it dropped, since then he been doing that same type of joint. He has that one record where somebody like Lil Wayne probably come in and do a verse real quick, or Tyga gonna drop a verse, might get them both to do the same record, and he's gonna make sure he gets that one that sounds just like that. Privacy was the one for last album that sound like that. This sounds just like Privacy. So if you're trying to get in your bag, you mix Privacy with No Guidance, you probably end up having a baby that night. I'm just saying. It could flow with a lot of Chris Brown songs. Back to Sleep. Loyal can come after this. Came to Do. All these records start sounding the same at the but Drake's spin on it made it dope. So I appreciate the record. What else dropped? There's one more thing I got to say. Oh, now how can we forget about the song that shook the whole internet up out of the clear blue, and I don't know how, because it's a leak. I didn't even know this song was out until I was on YouTube and I was looking at the homepage, and it was like one of the recommended videos, and somebody was like, how Playboi Carti and Young Nudy took over the internet with a leak. And I was like, what? So I clicked it, like, what are they talking about? And I clicked it. And then I heard this, and I was like, what is this? And why does it sound so beautiful? Like, the sample used in the beat is flawless. Like, I was like, yo, what is that? I gotta hear more. I went and found the original track. I mean, I found the track and like listened to it, and I was like, I get it. I get the vibe. And Cardi's voice on it is crazy. It's like, it's different. I never heard him. What y'all call it? Y'all call it Baby Cardi or something like that. Like, whatever y'all want to call it. It was hard though. I rock with the record. I play that a lot. That been in rotation a lot. It's another leak I've been listening to. It was actually Nav and Lil Uzi, Glow Up. I think it's Glow Up. The remix, like, it was like a leak. It's not even a leak. I think they played it on like one of the radio shows, because it's like the clean version, but like, oh my God, I've been listening to that a lot too. And Valet, before I forget, this the last thing. Valet dropped a little EP called Running Rich. It knocks top to bottom. Just go ahead and cut that on and just zone out. It's hard. If y'all don't know Valet, y'all gonna know him by the end of this year, I'm telling you. Valet's coming, and a lot of people been stealing his flow lately too. But anyway, all right, so that's it. I've been talking long enough. I think I recapped everything of importance. If I missed anything, y'all comment below and just ask me personally, and I can talk to you about it there, because I might have forgot something. But I think I covered the basics. Make sure you subscribe if you didn't already. Hit the thumbs up.
Ain't a two-door color egg yolk. You can miss me with that shit. You ain't talking about bread though. I'm with my Hispanic bitch, but I'm not her man though. Got got 2 dirty sticks. I look like a man.